got a feel for Locke already. So he may know when Locker is in trouble, where he needs to be for the ball for Locke as a check down. And, they say it all the time. Tight ends can end up being quarterback's best friends in any given situation. And you might as well get one who the quarterback story you're going to be comfortable with.
I mean,
and there's no way they didn't ask Drew Lock about him, should we go and get your former teammate? And he was obviously like, hell yeah.
I mean, you said it best. Tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend. We've seen that for such a long time. Jimmy Graham with Drew Brees, Jason Witten with Tony Romo, Antonio Gates with Phillip Rivers, yeah, the tight end is one of the most crucial for a lot of teams, most crucial pieces. Because if you have an issue on the offensive line, a good blocking tight end can eliminate that. And if you have an issue with breaking down a linebacking core, a good tight end can fix that issue. So tight ends really are an undervalued part of the game, and Rob Gronkowski is a perfect example of that. How different is that Patriots team if Rob Gronkowski isn't on the field?
Pretty different.
Yeah, obviously very different. I mean, tight ends can make or break people. I mean, look at Breeze with Graham when he had him. It's a different quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's got wide receivers, but again, the tight end needs to be there because the tight end has to have like an unspoken bond with the quarterback because of the fact that he needs to know where he needs to be in case the cat needs to bail out because the play isn't going well. Because if you don't have that, you're either sucking up the hit or you're going to throw a questionable ball. Ask Winston.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely correct. So, yeah, Dan Beebe, grade for the Denver Broncos draft. So far, we've got 2 A's and an A-.
Yeah, I think it'd be crazy not to give him an A. I think it was pretty solid all around.
Yeah, just an incredible draft by the Denver Broncos. The only thing that I could say would be maybe they should have grabbed CeeDee Lamb and gotten a big body to put in that receiving core. Because you got Cortland Sutton, KJ Hamler. I don't know that Jerry Jeudy is necessarily any better than CeeDee Lamb, but he's that big body. CeeDee Lamb's that big body receiver that I would want. Anyways, we're going to move on now to the Los Angeles Chargers. This draft I'll get to the qualms I have with it. Not a bad draft. I'm not going to give it a bad grade. But we'll start.
What are we looking at? Sorry.
The Chargers.
Oh, fuck them.
Round 1, pick 6, Justin Herbert. They got their quarterback. Just makes all sort of sense. Also, round 1, pick 23, Kenneth Murray, linebacker from Oklahoma. Round 4, pick 112, running back Joshua Kelly from UCLA. Round 5, pick 151, Joe Reed, wide receiver from Virginia. Round 6, pick 186, Alohi Gilman, safety from Notre Dame. And round 7, pick 220, wide receiver KJ Hill from Ohio State. Okay, so
Best pick of the draft for them.
So the pick of Justin Herbert and the pick of Justin Herbert obviously makes sense. They got their guy. I don't think anyone's going to argue that that was a good pick for them, or argue that it wasn't a good pick for them. The issue I have starts here. Kenneth Murray, linebacker from Oklahoma. I don't know that I would ever trust a defensive player from the Big 12 in the first round. That just blows my mind.
That's fair, but I do like Murray. From what I've seen, he looks like he might be that outlier from the Big 12.
Well, I mean, didn't we say when the season began that Oklahoma was the only one that was played defense there other than Iowa State?
No, I said TCU. But Baylor ended up playing decent defense.
Whatever. I mean, a lot of the things the Chargers do don't make sense to me anyway. I can try and wrap my head around it all day, but that organization is just fucking baffling to me.
Well, they took your boy KJ Hill, so.
Actually, I think they got him at a steal because he probably should have gone in the 6th round somewhere. And the fact that he was still there, they might as well have taken him. But I mean, I understand.
I think he'll be a very nice slot receiver.
He's a small guy, but when you look at him, he's great for a slot player. He runs perfect routes. He's lightning quick. I think, honestly, the KJ Hill one was the best value pick that they got. I mean, they definitely needed to cement offense and defense, and they needed a guy at quarterback, so Herbert just makes perfect sense. You might as well take stabs at other spots that you're clearly going to need help at: running back, safety, linebacker. I mean, it's kind of an underwhelming draft, but I mean, they didn't pick in the 2nd and 3rd round at all.
Right. And I mean, that's I get what they did and why they did it, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It was an okay draft. You know, I'm a Herbert fan. I'm a Ducks fan. I think Herbert would be good.
And maybe it was a lack of picks, but I don't know if this is what you were trying to get at, but it almost seemed like it was underwhelming.
Well, I think the Herbert pick kind of felt to me like it was a panic pick. They saw Tua go to the Dolphins, and they fell for the smokescreen that they were going to take an O-lineman, and they were just like, all right, let's go with Herbert. I don't think they needed to get Herbert at number 6. I think they could have traded back. After
and
Tua,
possibly got themselves into the 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah. They could have traded back 5 picks, and still I think gotten Herbert. I think Herbert will be good. There's a lot of people that are saying, "Oh, this is the worst pick ever." Blah blah blah.
I agree with you.
Herbert's going to be bad. I disagree with that. I think he'll be a fine NFL quarterback. It just seemed like a reach.
But I think you're right. I think he will be a good quarterback, or at least he has the ability to be a good quarterback. I'm going to be completely honest. Again, this has to do with the organization. To me, it does. Do the Chargers fuck him up? Just in my opinion, I feel like the Chargers are at the risk of fucking him up because that seems to be what's with everything that they get their hands on. Yeah, they can have great talent, but they can't get over the hill because they don't want to pay for the players needed to make sure that the rest of their team is solid.
Yeah, that's always been an issue with their organization. They've always been very tight with the coin purse. But that being said, I do like the Murray pick. I don't love it. I think there was other talent on the board that they could have probably gone with first. Josh Kelly, jumping to the 4th round, running back out of UCLA, was pretty good. Joe Reed out of Virginia. I liked Alohi Gilman in round 6 at a safety at Notre Dame. Was nothing to. I didn't think he was anything to write home about. I could be wrong. And then obviously the KJ Hill pick that we all, I think, really like for them. I think he's going to be a nice slot receiver for whoever their quarterback ends up being this year. Obviously, we don't know if Herbert's going to sit for a year. They did say that. What's his name?
Tyrod.
Yeah, Tyrod is a quarterback. But you never know what happens if they start losing games.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor is the new Drew Bledsoe. He's going to be the rookie quarterback starter. All right.
He's going to get hurt, right?
No, he doesn't even need to get hurt. He got taken out for Josh Allen, right? Oh, no, he didn't. He got taken out for Nate Peterman. That's right. He got taken out for Baker Mayfield. Now he's going to get taken out for Justin Herbert. So, the new...
He got taken out for Peterman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little controversy because then Peterman just shit the bed.
Ouch, bro. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's not how I want to end my career.
No, not at all. Nope.
4 picks or 5 picks, right? In the Chargers game?
6. 5 in the first half, 1 in the second.
Yeah.
That's better the year.
Yep. And he's still in the league. Ridiculous. Anyways, so overall draft grade for the Chargers. Like their picks, like I said, Justin Herbert, obvious, no-brainer. Kenneth Murray, don't like. Josh Kelly, I think, is a steal in the 4th round of the running back from UCLA. Joe Reed, wide receiver from Virginia. Literally, there's no wide receiver in the draft that got drafted that you really didn't do a good job with if you drafted them. Like, literally, this is probably the best draft in the history of the draft for wide receivers. Eloy Gilman, not a big fan of Notre Dame in general. Occasionally, they have some real stars that break out from the defense. Excuse me. And then, obviously, KJ Hill. Like I just said, you can't draft a bad wide receiver in this draft. And getting KJ Hill in the 7th round, just insane. Insane.
Yeah, that bumped up their draft for me, that last pick. Reed, I think he'll be fine, as I said. I think he's more of I think they drafted him for his returning abilities more than anything, because he was a pretty good returner. And, yeah, you're right. There's not really any receiver from this draft that you're going to be like, oh, man.
I mean,
what's shocking to me is like that pick right there. It tells you all you need to know about how deep this draft was. Is the fact that you could get someone as good in a slot position as KJ Hill looked and was evaluated as at 7th round, 220th overall.
Yeah, crazy. I gave him a B plus. I thought that it was a really good draft in terms of the wide receivers, Justin Herbert and Josh Kelly. The other picks I don't really like. That's what's keeping them out of that A range is the Kenneth Murray pick. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan unless they are an absolute fucking monster coming out of the Big 12 defensively. It's a conference that just doesn't play defense. So why am I drafting a defensive player from that conference?
Yeah. There's a lot of other talent on the board on defense.
AJ Epinesa, Utergros Matos were both there.
Mm-hmm.
I get you need a linebacker. Is he the linebacker to go with? Some people say yes. That's my bias against the Big 12.
I mean, the good thing for him is that it should be a relatively easy place to step in and start performing. They've got a pretty nice defense, and linebacker was one of their only holes. So
yeah, I mean they do have Joey Bosa. So
yeah, but he's more of pass rush. They need someone not to be like the Mike guy.
Right. Yeah. But anyways, I say B plus. Sports Illustrated says B minus. What do you guys say?
I'm going to give it a solid. I mean, it's a B. I mean, considering the picks that you had, you got what you needed. But I mean, and you did get value where you could. But it's clearly a rebuild there, and they're trying to hit the reset button. So they weren't going to get everything they needed in this draft, but they got what they could, and they got good pieces at that point. So
I mean, also
it's just average.
You know what else I think is kind of keeping it, in my opinion, from being an A? While I do like the pick of Josh Kelly, the running back, why do they need him? If you've got Austin Eckler and you've got what's his name, Justin Jackson in the running back. I know you lost Melvin Gordon, but you've got a number 1 running back in Austin Eckler and a solid number 2 in Justin Jackson. Why do you need a 4th round running back?
I think he might be better than Jackson. Maybe they just don't have faith in Jackson. I don't know. I didn't see enough of Jackson, really. I don't know if any of us have besides them. But yeah, it's a good point. He is a solid backup running back, and you've got Eckler. So how much